Okay, so here goes nothing. Let's see if we can finish off this group here easily enough. Seems like it should be easy enough. Okay. Go ahead and start getting people set where they need to be. I don't know about this guy. Maybe we don't need this guy. Maybe we just go over there. I really want this guy to be like in the forest. A little bit farther forward. Okay, there we go. Okay, then that guy goes there. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. This guy's barely even needed at this point. And that guy goes there. Okay, let's go ahead and hold them there. Okay. Go ahead and hold them there. I think that's looking pretty good at this point. Probably this guy needs to shift a little bit this way. Just to not block shots from different guys. Okay, there we go. Okay. Looking pretty good. Probably time to go ahead and cross the creek here. We should look at where, you know, we could put this guy over here to help, like, maybe, but I don't think we need them over there to supply the next group. I don't think we need them, actually. I think they've still got plenty of supply. Okay, so we need to go this way. Yeah, we're doing pretty devastating damage to these guys, so. Okay, we need to get into the forest. Before they decide that they're going to start shooting us more than I would like. I mean, technically I don't want to get shot at all, so any amount is more than I would like. Well, keep that guy back there, because I don't think that he needs to move forward, but it'll be nice to have him there in case they decide to start trying to push that way. We can pretty quickly get him down there. Like, you know, I know it's not perfect. The swamp is pretty tough to move in, but overall it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Just because he's got a pretty good advantage being on that side of the river and stuff like that. He'll be able to, if nothing else, cut him off there, I think. Just have him move back in there. Should be plenty to get him a pretty good advantage there. Let's go ahead and move back. No, let's not move back. Let's let them be. We might want to go ahead and start collapsing this down, though. That is one thing we'll want to do. And pretty soon they should just start surrendering, pretty much, because we've got them in a pretty bad spot at this point. And just keep moving everybody down, because you don't want to get in a situation where... Yeah, I think that these guys actually have some of the worst ammo out of everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and move there. I know we aren't going to have a lot of cover there, but I think it's pretty important to get some good shots on these guys, because it looks like they're pretty much all routing right now. And getting good shots on them will be really instrumental to getting them to surrender in a timely manner. Okay, there's that. I mean, I know that they're not yet in range, but I think it's almost the perfect distance to like make sure that they don't try anything crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move this guy down now, because it looks like they are reforming a little bit there, a little bit more than I would have liked. Okay, go ahead and put that guy over there. And that guy, I think. We don't want to move anybody too far north or we'll set the next area, and we don't want to do that for sure. Let's go ahead and move those guys that way. I don't think we need this guy either, though. Let's go ahead and move him back. We'll go ahead and move those guys there. From here on out, it's just a bunch of shooting. I mean, this should be really, really in our favor here, I would think. Go ahead and move him down just a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, that went pretty well, I think. Okay. They should pretty well be able to just destroy him. And he should just surrender, right? Being... Wow. He's taking a lot more damage than I thought he would. Before giving up. Which is not particularly great for me. Okay. I mean, that is a huge amount of damage he just took. That's not good. I mean, he just took like several thousand casualties in a pretty short period of time. Okay, looks like we still need to move up here. Just because, well, no, not there. That guy's getting shot, so it's good enough. Okay. So, cavalry, I guess? I didn't know which side they would try to break through on, so I guess it ends up being this side that they try to break through on. I mean, they succeed in breaking through on. Let's make that perfectly clear at this point. They did not just try to break through, they definitely did. Okay. The problem now is that they're gonna be behind me, and I don't know what we're gonna be able to do about that. Hopefully they don't reform too quickly and we have time to get some cav over there, but I just don't think they're going to be fast enough to get there in time. And if we turn... Yeah, they're already reforming. And we need to be running with these guys. I think. We can move this guy over there, see if that, like, tempts them. Keep them from firing at something that's actually like a unit, I guess. Kind of makes sense. Okay, go ahead and keep... Don't let them get too far up there, because we don't want them to trip the next stage. For some reason they're running away from Grover, which is, I mean, nice for me, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and have him hold there. Maybe they'll fire at him. Maybe they won't. Really feels like we should be... These guys should be wanting to surrender pretty soon. I'm really surprised there hasn't been any of the chain surrender yet at all. Okay. This also is not particularly great. I have a feeling that they are going to basically completely reform before I can get my cavalry over there, and they are going to get a great shot on my cavalry whenever they try to go for it, I think. Hare surrendered. Okay, there's the surrendering that we needed. McDowell and Hare both. So... Okay, they're going to march back across the river there, it looks like. So let's try to not... Okay, so we need to make sure that these guys sit here. So if they decide to fire, hopefully they'll fire at them instead. That's not great. Okay, infield, go ahead and move in. I think this Lorenz can go ahead and march on up here now. I think we should be fine. Okay. I mean, this looks good, but the problem comes from the fact that no matter how good it looks, the fact still remains that they have a huge advantage over me. Okay. I think that's everybody surrendered. Yep. Everybody's surrendered, I think. Nope. Still one guy. Tell everybody to run over here. I'm not sure I'll even be able to fire at him through everybody else. Okay. Take everybody. Tell them to attack Peabody. Did he surrender? Yeah, I guess he did. Okay, that works too. Run that way. And then take both these guys, turn them around. I mean, take all of these guys probably. Turn them all around, actually. Okay. And then take your cav and get ready. As soon as they engage, we should be in a good spot to go ahead and charge. Okay, now all these guys need to not fire anymore at this, because that would be really bad. Oh, and they fired at Grover. Oh man, that is perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. And these guys should be able to easily finish these guys off. Look at those kills racking up. And they're just falling down really fast at this point. So we can go ahead and set no fire. This guy can move out of there because he doesn't need to be there. That guy can move out. This Mississippi can move out. And this Mississippi. And this Springfield can go that way along with its actual unit. Not at a run anymore. And this one doesn't need to be a running either. Can move over here. And this guy can move over here. Grover took a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad. We'll have him move over there. And we just have to hope that this guy surrenders, basically. In a reasonable amount of time. Hopefully he doesn't run our morale or condition all the way down to 0. There we go. 736 isn't like the craziest number of captures there on that unit, but some of the others were pretty crazy, so it'll all work out that there. Okay, so Jenkins is down here. I didn't really know where all my units were going to be because I haven't played this in a while. This is my old save. Okay. So I need to go back through and set all these guys to do not fire, I guess. If I don't want them to fire. That seems really dangerous. Doesn't seem like I left myself in like a great spot here for some of this. Okay. That goes there. These guys target that guy, I guess. Robinson target him. I mean, Statham probably needs to go around that far. Gibson needs to go like all the way over there. Now, I don't know who's going to cover this area. Like, we do not have enough men here. Really. Jackson needs to not be firing, I guess. His full unit, at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and have him run. And Anderson needs to go that way as well. I guess these guys both need to run, probably. Probably be best. Okay. That's pretty good. Jackson can fire at that, I guess. Should be fine. Pond skirmishers. Oh yeah, he's already like gone, pretty much. Okay, we need to focus more fire this direction, I think, actually. Yeah, that should be better. Pond skirmishers are done firing that time. Jackson skirmishers still haven't fired. Let's make sure they do fire. Okay. Chambers is in a real bad way here. Let's just not tell them to do anything right now. I don't think they're going to be useful. Okay, so move forward there. Jackson. Okay. Anderson. Okay. Jenkins. Okay. Okay. Chambers needs to fall back. Probably. Pond, why are you not firing? Okay, fire. Jackson. Fire. Anderson. Fire. Statham. Do not fire. Gibson, do not fire. Okay. Jackson only got 2 kills with that shot. That's fine. It all adds up in the end. Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, because this guy's not doing much damage either. 1 kill. Not super spectacular. Okay. Let's see. That was much better. This was not very good. That's fine. Okay. Pond. Jackson. Anderson. Statham. Okay, Anderson needs to move up. Statham needs to keep going that way. I know this is a lot more micro than most people are used to. It's just the way I play. You can kind of get the idea of exactly how much micro something Compass is talking about whenever he says that I kind of micro things a little bit. You can get the basic gist of it through this, I think. Okay. And then this guy, I think he can fire it this way again. Yep. Okay, there. Chalmers is starting to get up his morale, but I have a feeling it's not going to stay up with Sweeney over there. Okay. Pawn skirmishers aren't doing real great either. Jackson is doing okay. Statham. Okay. You gotta get to this side of the river, I think. So you can be sure and force Tuttle back. You don't want Tuttle to be forward if you can help it. Okay. We just go back down the line. Okay, still pretty low on the scale there. Okay, Martin, skirmishers did not get very many kills there. Go ahead and move forward Jenkins a little bit there. See if we can make something happen. That was pretty good. Okay, go ahead and get a shot there. Surprised this guy's doing as good as he's doing, to be honest. Yeah, Pawn's starting to take some hits. Okay, why didn't you fire? Let's actually tell him to fire specifically to make sure he gets a shot off. We almost have both of these guys in position now. We are getting there. 64% on condition, so he's getting pretty low on condition now. So we're going to want to stop him there. Okay. We need to move up all our cannons. Go ahead and tell everybody to start focusing on those guys. Chalmers needs to rotate that way, I think, so that he is out of the range of some of these guys, maybe. It doesn't look like he's going to get out of the range. Lawson, Hubbard, okay. They're getting there. Okay. Stewart ran. Good. Not sure if Jenkins helped much or not, but one way or another, the end result is the result we were looking for. And as long as that's true, the rest of it is going to be fine, I'm sure. Probably. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this guy up just a little bit there. Yeah, that guy there, that guy there. Should be fine. This guy's on run, which is also fine. Okay. And now we go back through all of them again. Yeah, this guy's super oversized. Which is fine. We should do pretty well here. Yeah, 9 kills isn't bad. It's not, like, crazy or anything, but... yeah, how long it takes for Anderson to fire sometimes is a little bit disconcerting, so let's go ahead and tell him specifically to fire. Pawn did pretty good that round. Chalmers, of course, is going to be not doing all that well. He doesn't have enough morale to actually get off volleys. So, going to keep running into that problem for a bit, probably. Martin, on the other hand, will be able to move up and support Jenkins and his craziness, probably. We want to make sure this guy doesn't try to retreat through here. Let's go ahead and hold them there and go ahead and have Jenkins fire at Stewart instead. We want to keep Stewart falling back. We don't want him to get caught up here. Okay. I mean, Chambers is still doing really badly. Now we have our cannons up though, so hopefully we will be able to tell them to hit the guys we want, lawmen mostly, and that guy can hit Welsh, that's fine. Okay, we've got the supply wagon here. We only need artillery supplied, I think. We should be fine on the men, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but it seems like they're doing pretty well. Okay, Statham didn't do too well that time either. Gibson did okay, not great. Are they going to open up pretty much immediately? No. Oh, Statham is doing really badly on morale. I didn't even think he'd lost all that many men. He's only in 63% cover, I guess? Wow. I did not realize it was that bad for Statham there. Anderson isn't getting many kills either. Maybe he got hit from the side by Miller? Is that what it is? That's what it is. Okay. So we just have to rotate him is all it is. Just get him, like, to not be flanked. Which is more difficult said than done, because at this point, he's already almost gone. So it's going to be a problem. We got to make sure Tuttle starts retreating, like, soon, or we're going to be in big trouble. Okay, Martin, Jenkins, go after Stewart again. Martin skirmishers. Okay. Gladden, go after them again. Okay. Looks like they targeted some of the skirmishers that time, which is good. We really need Miller to retreat though, so let's hit Miller with these two. Yeah, Aubin is falling back, that's good. Williams is falling back, that's good. Tribute needs to fall this way. Martin needs to go this way. Let's go ahead and get Tribute to run. Jenkins, come up. Gladden. There we go. Pond. Okay. Jackson. Anderson. Wow, that was bad. They lost more men on their skirmisher than they killed. Okay, I guess it's time for Gibson to move forward a little bit more. 19 morale, they're going down. Gotta find a way. Ooh, that was good, Gibson. That was good. Okay, that was much better. Anderson, only 4 kills. Jackson got 11, that's pretty good. Pond was 7, not terrible. I think these guys are just almost not in range anymore. Yeah, that's bad. Miller is already upset. Okay. Tribute needs to not fire. Gladden needs to fire again. That's good. 27 kills on that guy. That was good. Go ahead and have him run. Martin. Okay, Tribute. 9, not bad. That's interesting. Let's do this. Let's play the mess with them campaign here and see what we can do. See what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Go ahead and hold right at the edge, I think, actually. Like right there. That's good. That's where you want to be. Okay, so Gibson skirmishers, 9 kills, not bad. I'm not sure about this. This is kind of sketch, but fact remains that we kind of need to do what we can to even out some of these odds. Okay, go ahead and move forward there. Chalmers, just do whatever you're doing, I guess. Martin. Okay. Stewart's kind of a problem. About to capture this, that's good. I'm not sure how much of it will actually be useful, but we can try. For one thing, maybe we can get up behind Sweeney here, and if we can get up behind him, man, that'd be really nice. If we can make him turn around, like whenever we're firing at him from a different direction, that could be really good. Okay. Or just go up here and shoot Stewart in the back. Either one works. Okay. Does he actually have the range to shoot that? That's crazy. He's got a lot of range there. Okay, Statham. Go ahead and go more neutral with Statham, I think. We don't want him to get shot here. That should be enough to not, like, present a flank, at least. That's something. Okay, Jackson move forward a bit. Pond move forward a bit. Chalmers, I think we want to... Wow, he did really good. That's probably like 2 shots, but still, it's pretty good overall. Need you to actually fire, though. That was good. That was very good. Okay, go ahead and move forward. Gladden didn't do all that great, but he can keep moving forward, I think. We should move forward with them. Wow, they lost a lot of men. I think this guy's recovered pretty much. Yeah, he lost 50 men. But let's see if we can't get into melee there. That should be a big help. I mean, they're not going to do real great in melee, let's be honest. But, and by real great, I mean like they're going to do absolutely terrible. Wow, that was even worse than I thought they would do, and I thought they were going to do pretty bad. So, okay, Martin. Yeah, they did absolute trash. They got absolutely trashed and did basically nothing. Ooh, that was pretty good. 31 kills. Every once in a while, you get a really good shot with muskets. It's kind of amazing. Every once in a while, you get a really good roll, and you can just wreck somebody's face with musket fire. But the majority of the time, you do basically 0 damage. At any kind of range, at least. You get up close to people, like, you still wreck their face. It's just that the fall off is so hard that it's hard to be at a range that's actually good. So that would be why we make sure and get pretty close to them so we can get up in their face a little bit. That's another thing. We should probably set like all these guys to run, because they just sit there most of the time. So having them run for a second just to get up doesn't really hurt their condition all that badly, because most of the time they just sit there. Yeah, Jenkins not doing great, but that's fine. We didn't really expect much out of him anyway. He's such a trash unit, really. Like, he has no stats, a terrible leader, because his leader's only like a low something. I don't know. He's really low for how big the unit is, at least to start out with. Obviously, at this point, we've kind of made him a little bit smaller. But, yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot Miller there with Statham. Oh yeah, he's still below 50, so he's not going to be doing much. But now we have both Jackson and Anderson firing on MacArthur here. He's not going to be around for much longer. Of course, that didn't really help much. We didn't get very many kills on any of these guys. We're moving up our artillery, and once it gets moved up, that'll help out a lot too. So we've got that going for us in a second here. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. I almost want to get into melee with MacArthur right now, but I have a feeling that would be a bad idea. Let's go and move these guys down. Okay. Yeah, him standing out in the open is not great versus somebody in like full cover. 3 kills, not great. Anderson got 17, that's pretty good. Statham 4 kills, 5 kills, 6 kills. Not bad for a unit that's pretty well trash tier at this point. Like, just because he got flanked there for a second, and that really messed him up pretty bad. Okay. Looks like we're gonna... Let's try to get a shot on Stewart there, I think. We're gonna want Martin to keep moving down. and Tribute both. Okay. You never want to let somebody try to walk back to their unit, though, because that's really bad. Okay. Yeah, Pawn's not doing real great. We should be able to do pretty good with these guys, though, still. Like 17 kills, 15 kills. Ooh, Statham's got enough now. 50. Oh, he dropped down to 49. But went back up to 50. Maybe. Maybe we can keep above 50 now? That'd be awesome. Go ahead and do that. And that. That. And that. That. I think we actually want to move forward with Pond a little bit there. Chalmers. Into cover. That's good. They can't fire, it looks like. So let's go ahead and let them shoot. Move forward, Gladden. Martin gets like 4 kills. Nothing too crazy. We want Martin to keep moving down, but we do want him to keep getting shots too, so that looked pretty good. Ooh, I waited too long. That'll be fine. Okay, Gladden, move this way, this way. Chalmers is just point blank range there. Hopefully he will do okay over the long run. Okay, Statham. Keep on swinging around. Jackson is almost in melee there. Might be worth getting into melee actually on purpose. Yeah. Looks like we're going to do it whether or not it's on purpose, so might as well call it on purpose, right? Chalmers did really well there. We don't want him to fire, though, not the full unit at least. Okay, Martin, keep moving down. Tribute, yeah, keep moving down, that's fine. Yeah, Martin needs to run again. Gladden, down there. Chalmers, this way. Pond, move forward. Okay, we're gonna put both. I'm gonna put pretty much everybody over there. Should be fine. Okay. The guy goes over there. Okay. Anderson, move that way. Statham, move that way. Okay. That's good. Don't fire. Don't fire. Martin, fire. Tribute can probably fire at some point. Gladden is in perfect spot now. Okay. Lamas looks like he started to come back, but I think he's gonna stay running at least for a little bit. Statham's skirmishers. Go ahead and try to get that shot. Okay. I'm surprised it's that low. I thought it would be an even better shot than that. This one should be really good. But he's getting a little bit further away, I guess. Maybe that's why that wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Okay. And there's that. Jackson. Pond. Chalmers. Gladden. Tribute. Martin. So Tribute. Keep marching down the road. That'll be fine. Gladden can come here. Okay, there. Pond goes there. Jackson goes there. Anderson skirmishers. That's pretty good. Statham skirmishers. Okay. Okay, Gibson. Let's push in. Just a little bit there. Just to try to keep them in a bad spot there. Let's actually go ahead and no, he won't fire right away. So let's move him first. Kind of want to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Just because I think that'll be a really good shot there. Yeah. 14 kills. Probably worth it. Okay. Try to get him back in there. Martin needs to... Okay. Shoot that. Okay, Gibson. Statham. Anderson. Jackson. Pond. Chalmer move up just a little bit. Gladden. You gonna fire? You're not even gonna fire, are you? Nope. You weren't gonna fire. So we'll just make you fire. I'll be fine. A few kills there, nothing crazy. Okay. Tribute did pretty good. Let's have him attack. That was pretty good. We need to get him back into his unit though. Okay, they're starting to open up. Okay. We actually want all of our artillery not to fire now, I believe. Is the best course of action right now. Supply wagon, go ahead and move it up there, along with Bragg moving over there. Go ahead and move this captured supply wagon all the way down here. I'm going to go ahead and move Jenkins down there too. I don't think Jenkins is worth keeping around at this point, but I think he might be helpful to keep me from tripping the thing and making it move on to the next round. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, Gladden. Chalmers skirmishers. Pond skirmishers. Jackson skirmishers. Anderson skirmishers. Okay. And go ahead and move those guys forward. Okay. That was really good shots against him. Pawn skirmishers, move them forward. Jackson skirmishers, move them forward. Anderson skirmishers, move them forward. Statham. Gibson. Okay. Gladden skirmishers, move them forward. Yep, see they're not quite close enough now. There we go. Okay. But just a second later, then they are. Okay, 5. Ooh, I didn't get Anderson set like I meant to. That's fine. No big deal there. Pawn, you should have been firing. Chalmers, you did fire. That's good. Gladden. Okay, Tribute, move him up a little bit more. Martin. Just hold on to him for the moment, I think. Okay. Pawn skirmishers didn't get all that many kills. That was pretty good right there. Okay. We got 2 hours and 15 minutes left still. And we've almost got them pushed into the corner here. We just have to make sure not to move too far north. If we move too far north, trip off the flag, and it'll be over before we have a chance to do everything we want here. We really don't want that to happen. Okay, make sure they fire. I want to make sure everybody's firing if they can. And if they can't, then we want to get them in a position where they can. So, in the end, the goal is everybody fires all the time. Okay. That was pretty good. 74 kills with Statham skirmishers. It sounds absolutely insane, but they got a really good size skirmisher unit, and I mean they're firing at people that are literally standing 100% in the river, so it's not terribly surprising that they're getting really good kill counts on each volley. Okay, make sure. Ooh, yeah, 50 kills on that volley. Okay, move Tribute around a little bit. Try to stay out of range of them. I think I'm just going to try to stay out of range of them, period. Just because they look deadly. They look like they're fully recovered, and that's not really who you want to be going up against if you can help it. I'm going to go up against the guys that aren't recovered. Okay. Statham's did pretty good. Oh wow, 66 kills in a volley with a skirmisher. That is intense right there. I mean, and these guys are, what? Springfields. That's just insane. 62. Holy moly. 64. Yeah, that's what happens whenever you hit guys in, like, not just water, but like 100% in the water kind of thing. It gets real scary real fast. Tribute is probably going to do just about as good. 29. That's pretty good. It's not the same numbers, but it's still a good number. Just have to make sure and tell them to actually fire, because if you don't, they won't. on these guys that are retreating at least. They'll fire on other guys, but whenever guys are retreating, they tend to not want to fire at them unless they are either moving towards them or are told to specifically. 55 kills. There we go. That's the kind of numbers I was talking about that they could have if they get a good volley off. But you can tell a huge difference in individual volleys sometimes. It's kind of amazing how different each volley can be from one another. Okay. Starting to push in pretty close here. We just have to keep popping off skirmishers, moving them forward. Okay, we got another wounded. That's fine. No big deal. We'll be fine. Okay. Jackson skirmishers are taking a little bit to get caught up there. That's fine. Not optimal, but we'll be okay. Chalmers skirmishers. Gladdens. Tribute. Okay, it looks like that guy's starting to turn towards somebody else now. So we can move Martin there. Wherever he rotates in, he'll get got. At least that's the goal. Yeah, it looks like he's focusing down Gladden now. Let's go ahead and target him with a couple of skirmishers here. And just keep moving everybody up slowly. Okay, Statham. Okay. 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 Chalmers moves that way. Gladden. We can break his off already. That's good. Okay. Move up. Tribute. Move up. Martin. Can we be within range? Yep. Sounds good. 25 kills, good. Yep. That's definitely where we want to be. Right in that range. Okay. Keep moving forward. Jackson's. Pond. Chalmers. Gladden. Tribute. Seeing this time he gets 9. And he still gets like none. But they're both right at the maximum range. Both using the same gun. You would think they'd be pretty similar in how many kills they'd get, but they're not even close. Okay, Jackson has moved forward now. Anderson. Need to Statham. Okay. I think Anderson we're going to go ahead and tell to hold now. Where he's at. Gibson needs to fire at somebody. I don't care who it is. We should fire. Okay. Jackson needs to move forward again. Pawn skirmishers. Chalmers. Let's go ahead and take Gladden out. Wait, Chalmers. Let's take Chalmers out. Chalmers has lower condition. Gladden still has almost full condition. So we'll go ahead and leave him in. Okay. I did take a shot on Martin skirmishers, but nothing too bad. We go ahead and tell both of them to move forward, along with Jackson skirmishers. And follow it up with Statham and Gibson moving up just a little bit. Nothing too substantial, just a little bit of movement to keep them honest. Not getting all that great of kills on these guys now, but should be enough. Okay. Jackson skirmishers. And now everybody's in range of the guys that I moved them towards. So that should be good. That was kind of part of the goal here, was to, by doing this, make them be in the kind of range that I want them to be in. And we pretty much have them completely surrounded at this point. Like, not a whole lot they can do. We're in pretty close now. And looking to pretty well finish them off at this point. We should start getting the batch surrenders pretty soon. Okay, that guy probably fired that guy, because Stewart's going to be a problem. Looks like he's kind of recovered a bit. And we don't want that to happen. At least not in the long run. Okay, looks like we're doing pretty good. I mean, we can come over here and split off new ones with both those. Go ahead and move these guys on up to the top of that hill a little bit. There. Okay. Yeah, at extreme ranges, these guns are just terrible, 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 terrible. Pond probably isn't needed anymore. Jackson, move him over just a little bit. Keep him moving forward, though. 1 kill. That is astonishing. That's a little better. Yeah, they are all trapped in that little bitty corner over there. But as you can tell, we don't have any problems with condition, because we've been using just our skirmishers to fire, which is completely and totally cheesing the system. But I mean, we're playing on legendary, and The whole deck's pretty much stacked against us anyway, so I'll take whatever advantages I can get. Go ahead and fall back there. That is not what I intended at all. Okay. Stay them skirmishers, and those skirmishers go forward. Be glad to get across here. Go ahead and have his skirmishers go for it. Martin, move forward. Tribute, move forward. I want to be at the point where pretty well even with these skirmishers here. What are we having charging? Okay, go ahead and have Bragg go out there and try to capture that supply wagon. That guy's trying to charge. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have him turn around. Or not turn around, but go there. Okay. Gladden's moving forward. Jackson's moving forward. Statham needs to move forward. Statham's skirmishers need to go back over here. Gibson needs to move forward. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tribute can't fire at that guy, but most likely, if we move forward a little bit, he'll be able to fire at somebody. I would think. Yeah. Gibson was able to fire, that's good. Statham was not able to fire. Just move forward. Jackson, move forward. Gladden should be able to fire pretty soon here. Statham skirmishers go back in. Jackson needs to get up there. Okay, Jackson skirmishers took a little bit of a hit. I think somebody else's took more of one. I don't know. Maybe it was Statham that was taking the hit. I don't know. Somebody took some of a hit. Okay, Tribute. Martin. Gladden. Okay. Okay. 26 kills with Gladden there. That's pretty good. Jackson looks like he needs to move forward some more, along with his skirmishers. Statham got a few kills there. Gibson got a few kills. Nothing too crazy. See if that's far enough forward for Jackson. Should be getting pretty close, I would think. Tribute, go ahead and lock him back down. Okay. Come on, Jackson skirmishers. Okay, Gladden's 20 kills, or 18, or whatever it was. A few. Okay. I think it's time to move Martin up a little bit more there. We do look like we're taking some shots at different places. Maybe it's time to go ahead and... No, it can't be time to move in for the kill yet, because they still aren't, like, surrendering at all. None of them are. So, That's a bad sign that we've gotten them this far into this corner and they still aren't surrendering at all. It's a little weird. I thought it would be a lot easier than this. Okay. Maybe we just need a heavier weight of fire. I don't know why they don't start doing that chain surrender thing. But we are definitely getting a ton of kills. I just really wanted to get the surrenders at some point. I'm afraid that they're going to start shattering at some point instead of surrendering. But I don't think that point is quite yet. I think we've still got a little ways to go. Most of the time they don't start shattering till like 700 or so, and these guys are still pretty good. But of course sometimes one unit in there will get lower than the rest of them, and there's very little that you can do to stop that from shattering one or two of them. Okay, go ahead and tell Gibson to actually attack. Just because he didn't attack that time. Without orders. Yeah, you can see how much variance there is in the number of kills that I'm getting on these guys, and it's not because I'm closer or further or anything like that. It's just straight up that they just don't get the number of kills every time. Like, it really is mostly just the variation of the gun being this different each time. Sometimes you just get a bad roll on the damage of a gun. The accuracy is low or whatever, and these guns just don't do any damage if you get a low roll from very far away, and we aren't fighting them at point blank. We're definitely standing off quite a bit. But like last time I think this guy got like 20 kills and this time he got 7. So that's a pretty big difference. Last time Statham's only got 3, this time I got 10. This time he got 31. Yeah, that's not random at all. Trobute's down to 3 kills that time. 25 on Gladden's. Like, it's just completely random between 1 and 30, it seems like. Yep, he got 27 this time. See, then this time he gets 5. He got 37 last time, I think. That's a huge difference. Gibson got a whole bunch last time. He only got 13 this time. I got 9, 4, 7, 17, 12, 20. Looks like Gibsons are doing pretty good. I really want to just get in there, but they're not surrendering at all. That really has me worried. Starting to run through most of our ammo at this point too. A few guys still have quite a bit, but a lot of them are getting down to half. Ooh, nobody's firing because they're all white flagged, which is pretty cool. And there it is, finally. We finally got to that point. It's amazing how fast that point arrives and how long it takes to get there. But we have now arrived at that point where everybody is going to start surrendering. And so what we can do to cheese that system just a little bit is if we select, this is what I just did too. So I'm guessing that this is part of it, is the weight of fire on a single unit. There. And okay. So then you just go back through, put them back away, get them back out, and select them all, and pick a target. Wait for them to stop firing pretty much, put them back away, pop them back out, select them all up again, pick an individual target. If there even is one anymore. There we go. And that's it. That was all of them. We got all of them to surrender. It's pretty intense. It's a lot of men. Okay. Go ahead and get them all put back away. We can take everybody off a run now. Put all these guys on run. And now we don't have to worry about them. Wait a second. Where did our cavalry go? Did the bottom of the screen get cut off a little bit? Because that's what it seems like. Okay. I still find it extremely amusing to just pile up all their surrenders in one spot. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pile them all up here. Only 4 units. Really? That's all the surrenders that happened there? Seriously? I bet a bunch of units got cut off there. Because look at this. Look at where this guy is now. He's like right on the very edge of being gone. So I bet that it just cut off several units. Don't know where their thing is either, so. And the supply wagon disappeared because it was empty. So that's fine. Now we just have to get men up here to guard against the men that will be coming in up there. Six pounder, 24-pounder, 10-pound parrot, put them there. Go ahead and okay. I want to make sure nobody's on run of my guys at least, because we don't really want to run my own guys to death. Just hit T there, it'll be fine. Hit T there as well, it'll be fine. Hopefully. T is what I have for putting a unit back away. Okay. And then we've got 4 units here. 3 units here? 3 units that are here. Did not take him off of run. It's not the brightest moment ever, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay, then we can take all of our artillery. Take them off of do not fire. Tell them to go about right here, I believe. I want this guy to go here. And go ahead and take Chalmers this way. Split off his skirmisher. Put him here. You have to get spotting on the ironclads. So there's two ways you can do it. You can do it with, I guess you could do it with a general too. That might work pretty well to get them to target him. But I think I'm going to use my general to get these guys to be distracted instead. See if we can get up there. We're just going to put it on the fastest just because I want to get this going. Keep it going or whatever, however you want to look at that. Okay, how much damage did that guy take? Almost none. That's fine. We'll just leave him there. He can just keep taking that damage. Should be fine. Chalmers can move there. Anderson, yeah, that's fine. So these guys, we don't want them moving onto the flag though, because he's liable to take the flag on accident. That was a little bit haphazard too. Yeah, whoever that is, that was way haphazard. I don't want anybody getting that close to the flag. Okay, that's good. Okay, go ahead and have that guy go there. Along with that guy. This guy goes here. Those two go there. That one goes there. 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 Those will be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. Surprised they've stayed unseen. I thought those guys were like right there. And they still haven't seen them though either, which is weird. I thought they would see them by now. I can't remember how close you have to get to see them. Evidently. Okay, well there's one. How much damage is he taking? A little bit too much there, to be honest, for him to keep taking it for an extended period of time at least. Okay. 6-pounder there. 6-pounder there. 24-pounder here. Split off skirmishers. But go ahead and have them attack as well. Chalmers, Pond. Okay. Ooh, he disappeared awfully fast. That was way too fast. Okay, let's hold this guy back actually. Somehow we spotted them now. I don't know what we did differently to finally get the spotting on them, but whatever we did, let's keep that up. Okay, move there, move there, move there, and move there, and move there. Okay. Time to run. So the goal with these guys is to pretty well surround them right off the bat. The guys that come in here. We did lose a couple of men there. This guy's already halfway gone, but that's fine. Go ahead and break off pawn skirmishers and tell them to attack. Go ahead and move this guy that way, I think. This guy's probably about to break. No, not too bad. I don't know how much damage these guys are going to do, but I hope they do quite a bit. Okay, keep moving forward just a little bit. Like, you want to be a little bit closer than that. Probably. 37%. I mean, that's not bad. It's like 7%. Is that just one volley from one guy, I think, right? So that's a pretty good. Oh. Okay, so he moved a little bit too far forward. Too far that way or something. Come on, give me some sight lines. Yeah, they're gonna start running pretty soon if I'm not careful. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. Okay. Where are my cav? There's my cav. Let's send them there. Okay, these guys need to go like this. Those guys can be right there. Now that we have this number of men here, we can go ahead and move these guys up. Didn't want to move them up in case they came in early, because that would be devastating to me. To lose the kinds of men that you lose whenever that happens. Okay, we gotta just get up there and see them, because we can't let our units start turning. So hold and fire there. I don't know who it is that got the sight, but whoever it was, good on them. Okay. Still did not go down that much. I was expecting a little bit more than that. But still not terribly bad. Okay, yeah, 51% is better than what they were sitting at, so should be fine now. Okay. Need to be careful about this. Can't move in too far. Let's go ahead and move in over here. Over here. Maybe we'll go ahead and just get them into melee. We'll definitely do that with our melee cav if they get there in time. Okay, only 50% cover over here. Where's my general? It's probably way back over here somewhere. Yep. He needs to be up here providing the cover bonus. Parrot is, I guess, firing at one of them. That's okay, I guess. Go ahead and move that guy that way, along with his skirmisher. Move that skirmisher this way, along with the unit for that. Okay, go ahead and go out just a little bit more, I think. Okay, how good is this going? 60% off of just a... I mean, that's not great, though. Feel like they should be on the other side of the river, maybe. I can't remember where I had them last time, but I thought this is the setup that I did. Maybe I just didn't get as good of artillery this time. But I know that for a fact we need to go for, like, over here in the end, because that's where they're going to be the worst going forward. Okay. And that. Let's go for that, I guess. It's a pretty good number of losses there, but nothing too crazy. Okay, we can go ahead and start coming around with these guys. Should be able to do pretty good damage with them. Pretty quickly, I would think. Not 100% on that, but I think it should be pretty devastating. Okay. Go ahead and pull those guys around like that. These guys need to come up there. Come on. We need just a little bit better cover here. It's pretty terrible cover. I thought it was a little better than this, but evidently I was wrong. Okay. And these guys will be able to move in pretty quickly on them. We should do pretty good work. And this guy can go ahead and go over there. This guy's back up over here. Okay. That guy will give the cover bonus. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually have that guy move that way. Along with both the Springfields. They should be over that way, I think. It'll take them too long to get over there if we don't just go for it, I think. Oh, there's Jenkins. Go ahead and have him move forward, I guess. I guess I got close to capturing their supply wagon without really even hardly meaning to. Let's go ahead and turn off that and turn back on that, I think. 33% now. Supply surrendered. Oh, so I got it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and not have them supply anybody. It'll be fine. I think we got plenty for now. Ooh, that was devastating. Guess Anderson got in a melee there. And, obviously melee with a, Springfield 44s is pretty painful. And then, as soon as they broke off melee, then they, opened fire at point blank range. And that's also devastating with 44s. Point blank range is pretty good with them, despite the fact that they're not the greatest from long range. They make up for that a bit by being absolutely devastating in the short range. Okay. Move up pond to like there. Okay. These guys should be able to just slowly knock them down. It'll take a bit, but we've got a bit. It'll be fine. Don't really want those guys running away to the south there, so we can move in Jenkins. And go ahead and move our melee cab like right here. Maybe. Go ahead and have this guy go down here. Pond can go there. Go ahead and have him run. Have the skirmishers go there. And should be able to put his skirmishers away, break them out, get a shot, kill a few guys. Not too many, but enough to be worth it. Ooh, that was a lot. So, yeah, obviously they've got a good shot here. It's just somewhat based on luck. Probably ending that previous thing early is actually really good. Yeah, so now he's firing at him because he's the only thing seen, which is not great for me. Okay, let's go ahead and move him down here a little bit. Jenkins should be able to come over here, and between the two of them, they should be able to pretty well knock this guy out pretty quickly here, I think. They did not get many kills on that volley, but it's not the volley that's going to do the most damage to these guys. It's the... Okay, we'll go ahead and hold those guys back. 80%, 70%. There's just not a whole lot of cover to be had here unless you hold back quite a bit further. And that's not really where we want to be, I don't think. This Mississippi... Let's go ahead and pull our infields over just a little bit so we can pull these Mississippis out of the water. I think that would be advantageous. Sounds like we're getting into melee. Go ahead and have those guys run. Okay. Oh, melee's already done. Okay, that's good. He's down to 85. So we're getting there. Just a little bit more time. Go ahead and send Anderson's skirmishers back to him. Go ahead and break off Jackson's skirmishers. Put them right there. And then take Chalmers and move them over to him too. Wherever he's going. Just because I think that at this point, yeah, just rat him off the battlefield, it'll be fine. And Jackson, just have him stay like right here for now. Anderson. Chalmers. Yeah, go ahead and have Chalmers go there. That should be fine. That's not great. Have Gibson run that way. Just to keep him... I really feel like this should be able to do damage. But I don't think that these guys do like basically any damage to them. Yeah. I wonder if they have some kind of damage reduction or something, that they don't take damage from regular gunfire. It's kind of silly that you can shoot at them with regular guns if you can't even actually do damage. I guess it's whatever. Whatever they want to do, obviously. Okay. We're getting there with everybody pretty much. Got a couple more units moving up. But for the most part, most of the guys are there. Yeah. Almost all of them. Go and move Jenkins over here. Oh, we took the flag. Didn't even realize we took the flag. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know how I took the flag, but I'm guessing it was something where I wasn't really all that close to it, because that's usually what it is. Yeah, they're not doing much damage. Let's go ahead and put Anderson all the way off the map up there. Just to make more room for everybody else. Because we definitely have a ton of units coming in here. And we might as well have room for all of them. Down to 50%, that's good. Okay. Anderson, break off your skirmishers. Pond, I guess, can be there. Sure. Chalmers, you're gonna be there. Jenkins can fall back a little bit. Pond. Chalmers. Go ahead and go a little bit further that way. Okay. Statham. It's like nobody is coming in at all, so I don't know what's going on there. I guess it's whatever, though. Means that I'll get less captures, though, so I'm a little sad about that. Martin can go ahead and go a little bit further that way. Trabi can go all the way down there. Yeah, it's like these guys aren't even coming in at all. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, these guys aren't doing any damage. I don't even know I have them out. Should just... Yep, these guys pretty much ran through their entire load of ammo. Just... Oh wow, that guy's really short range. What guns are these? 24-pounder howitzers, okay. A lot of these guys are 24-pound howitzers. Probably shouldn't even have them firing at that kind of range. Yeah, that's... Okay, whatever. Oh, they came in, finally. That's good. Run and fire on Hayes. That's your goal here. Because if you don't fire on Hayes, nobody else is going to, probably. Go ahead and run with you two. Okay. Looks like we pretty much got them wrapped up now. It's pretty much over, I believe. Because the second they go down this way, I mean, it's over. Like, they're not getting through here. I would hope. I hope they don't get through there. I mean, we could really tell them no by putting this unit down there. I don't think that's really necessary, though. Okay. Where are Anderson's skirmishers? They already ran away too? Okay, fine. Whatever. We'll just charge them then. That'll probably be fine, right? Unless it isn't. But I mean, all these guys are pretty much at full condition. So we'll move Gladden forward, and Martin forward, and Trabi forward. And we'll take some shots, but for the most part, it'll be fine. And we can let their skirmishers unload on them too, if we want. Should all be fine. Except the fact that we're getting absolutely wrecked in there, but besides that, it's all good. 6 kills. Every single one of our units is routing now. It's lovely. Nothing less than the best, of course. Should have had our artillery moved up by this point, and we didn't, and that's a pretty good sized problem. We can go ahead and open fire with everybody. I think we did okay damage. Nothing crazy though. Might even lose a unit, a whole unit, if we're not careful. Go ahead and move Gibson down that way. Bragg should move forward, probably. Okay. Let's not run. Go ahead and run with both these guys, though. Just to get them there. Should be fine. There we go. That should be good. Did not mean to hold fire there. Yeah, Trobbe's wounded. No surprise there. Jackson. Okay. Statham's running a long ways. Should be fine though. Chalmers. Anderson. Anderson ended up all the way down there. It should go fine. Not sure if it's actually going to over there, but it should. Go ahead and four units should be plenty to make those guys surrender, I think. Yeah, not having our artillery moved up on the other side was really painful. We should have had artillery moved up by the time this happened. We needed to have actually moved up to like here on these guys so that we could actually do something to them. Wow, those guys have recovered pretty well. Okay. Smith surrendered. I guess one of them already shattered. Looks like. At least I think that's right. I thought there was 3 that came in on the side. Maybe they don't. There we go. That works. Okay. Wow, they recovered really fast. Once they get back their ability to do volleys, units tend to recover really fast. So, that's a good thing for us right now. Statham. Bragg should probably move back forward. Looks like we got one of them flashing. So it's only a matter of time before the rest are too. This should pretty well be the end of it. Oh, Jenkins. I was thinking you would do good this time, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. I was not thinking that you would just be a random person that I just kind of threw in there just to soak up some damage. That was totally not what I was thinking. Okay, that's one. Two. 3. I think that's everybody, isn't it? I would think it would be. But you never know. Guess there must be... Oh, I think it's just that you can't end it till the end of the time or whatever. Whatever. That's fine. We could definitely do day 2 at this point. I know these guys are all kind of beat up, but the catch is that it doesn't really matter how beat up they are. And I could have had my supply wagon over there. And they could have gotten, like, almost totally refilled. Probably even their artillery could be completely filled by this guy and still have plenty left over. I could have had him, you know, amongst my guys up until later and then moving forward. Yeah, I mean, they definitely took some pretty bad casualties, but nothing breaking, at least, in my opinion. I mean, some of these guys took pretty high casualties, but I mean, they put out pretty good damage. It's not very normal for the AI units to have good kill numbers. Like this guy, I mean, that's actually like a really good kill to death ratio. None of these guys are really looking all that bad. Jenkins, not so good, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not terrible. Then we get into my units, and I mean, obviously 800 kills and 27 deaths is pretty good, so guess let's go fastest. Just get this over with. There we go. Let's see here, 26,000 captures with this other rules, these new rules. And obviously, I mean, I think I could go to day 2 at this point. If I had been careful about everything and done it in just one play and all that. I don't remember how many units I even saw shatter of. So 1, 2. Looks like 2 units of infantry shattered. All the rest of them were captured. It's not bad. It had 459 and 730 was when they shattered. That 730, that's pretty high for shattering. Kind of surprised about that. 7 kills though. It's pretty amazing. Let's see. What do we got for losses? Like, all their units are up there. Did have a couple of the AI units that are pretty high up there too. But I mean, that works for sure. Only get Lorenz's at this. I wish they were better, but it's fine. And get quite a bit of Springfields from those allied units there. 5k Springfields, that's pretty ballin'. Some of the enemy units actually have Springfields even. Palmettos. I don't capture many supplies, but that's fine. Cover a few infields, recover a few Remingtons. Overall, pretty good battle. Ooh, I get Statham and Trabu. I think Grover was one of theirs. Jenkins is one of theirs, wasn't he? So maybe I'll get both of them. And maybe even him as a wounded. And Pond. Wow. They had a lot of guys get injured there. And a lot of the time you get their injured units. I mean, their injured commanders. I don't know if I will or not, but it'd be kind of cool if I did. Nope. None of them. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's just kind of random. Maybe if we'd like gone to the second day or something, maybe that works. I don't know. Okay. Overall, pretty good battle. Pretty cool getting 25,000 captures almost. Have a good one. See you in the next one. This is just going to be a bonus video I'm going to put out there, so a lot of you guys probably won't even watch it.